I was climbing the spiral stairs when the light caught it. A figure, glowing and translucid, staring right at me. But when I blinked, it was gone. Welcome to Friday 13, where every nightmare is real, and this one's mine. I'm Daniel, and this happened to me in October 2019 at the St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida. Stay with me, because what I saw that night, it's still there, waiting for someone new to climb those stairs. It was October 13th, 2019. I was 28, visiting St. Augustine with my girlfriend, Mia, for a weekend getaway. I'd always been fascinated by lighthouses, the history, the isolation, the stories. The St. Augustine Lighthouse was famous, not just for its age, but for its hauntings. I'd heard the tales, ghostly keepers, tragic accidents, even sightings of children playing on the grounds. Mia was skeptical, but I was curious. We decided to take the nighttime tour, the one where they let you climb to the top after dark. I thought it'd be fun, maybe a little spooky. I had no idea what I was walking into. The tour started at 8 p.m. The guide, a local named Tom, led us through the grounds, sharing the history, those tragic deaths, the unexplained sightings. He mentioned the lighthouse keeper who fell to his death in the 1800s, the children who drowned nearby, their laughter still heard on quiet nights. I felt a chill, but I brushed it off until we reached the base of the tower. The air was heavier there, like the weight of 100 eyes watching us. Tom grinned, ready to climb. I nodded, but my gut screamed to turn back. The stairs were narrow, winding up 219 steps to the top. Mia was ahead, chatting with Tom, but I lagged behind, taking photos. The higher I climbed, the colder it got. I told myself it was the altitude, but my breath thawed in front of me. Halfway up, I heard it, a faint giggle, like a child's laugh, echoing from above. I froze. Mia? I called. She didn't answer. I kept climbing, heart pounding. Then, the light caught it, a figure, glowing faintly in the beam's reflection, standing on the landing above. It was a man, dressed in old-fashioned clothes, his face pale and hollow. He stared right at me. I blinked. He was gone. My hands shook as I fumbled for my camera, but the shot was empty, just the stairs, winding into the dark. I told myself it was a trick of the light, shadows playing with my mind. But the air, it was freezing now, and the smell, damp, sour, like something rotting in the walls. I called out, "Mia? Tom?" No answer. The silence was deafening. I kept climbing, each step heavier than the last. That's when I heard it again. Footsteps, soft and deliberate, following me up the stairs. I spun around, nothing. But the footsteps didn't stop. They were right behind me, closing in. I ran, heart racing, until I reached the top. I burst onto the observation deck, gasping. Mia and Tom were there, laughing, oblivious. "You okay?" Mia asked. I nodded, didn't tell them what I'd seen. Not yet. But the feeling didn't leave. We stood there, watching the beam sweep across the ocean, but my mind was racing. Who was that man? Why did he look at me? I tried to shake it off, but as we descended, I felt it again. Eyes on my back, footsteps trailing behind. I didn't look back. I kidding. Have you ever felt like you weren't alone, even when you knew you were? That's when I noticed it. The air turned damp, sour, like something rotting in the walls. I looked up, and there it was, a shadow, tall and thin, standing at the base of the stairs. Its eyes gleamed, black and endless. I blinked, it was gone. But the whispers, they were back, louder, clearer. "Daniel, stay," I told Mia and Tom, but they didn't hear it. I was the only one. I couldn't let it go. The next day, I went to the local library, dug through old records, looking for answers. I found it, an article from 1876. Lighthouse keeper falls to his death. His name was Elias Carter, a recluse who'd lived alone in the tower. The details were vague, but locals whispered about his obsession with the light, his belief that it spoke to him. My throat tightened. Was this the man I'd seen? I kept digging, found more stories. Children who drowned nearby, their bodies never recovered, their laughter still heard on stormy nights. My hands shook as I read. The lighthouse was cursed, haunted by those who died there. I went back to the lighthouse that afternoon, alone. I had to know. I climbed the stairs again, heart pounding. At the top, I stood in the beam's glow, waiting. The air grew cold, the whispers louder. "Daniel, join us." I shouted, "Who are you?" The beam flickered, and there he was, Elias, his face gaunt, his eyes hollow. He reached out, his hand passing through me. I felt it, a jolt of cold, like ice in my veins. I stumbled back, fell against the railing. Then, a child's giggle, behind me. I turned, and there they were, two girls, pale and translucent, their dresses dripping wet. They smiled, their eyes black pits. I screamed, ran down the stairs, didn't stop until I was outside. I left St. Augustine the next day, but the whispers, they follow me. I hear them in my dreams, in the silence. Come back, stay. I've tried to forget, but I can't. This was real. October 13th, 2019, St. Augustine, Florida. So, next time you visit a lighthouse, ask yourself, who's really watching from the top? That's my story. Every detail real, every fear still with me. If you've experienced something unexplainable, drop it in the comments. I'll read every one. And if this terrified you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your own true horror story in the comments, or join our Discord server, link in the bio. We'll feature the scariest ones in our next video, and yours might be next. This is Friday 13, signing off, but remember, the shadows are always listening.